ever wondered why are keywords so important? Maybe you don't even really understand what keywords are. Well, let me tell you, to be successful, to have your website be successful at drawing in visitors from Google specifically, keywords are the foundation of that future success. Let me start with this. What are keywords? Keywords are not necessarily the things that you do. Instead, I want you to think about the search box on Google. Google calls this a query. It's a funny name, but it's the expression that people will put in, the terms that they will put in to the search box or the query, and search for the things related to, in this case, what you do. Now, there's a distinction between what you do and what they search for sometimes. Remember this. Most people searching for your service, your product, will not necessarily have the experience or the education that you do. So you have to do a little bit of research to find out what it is that they're searching for in volumes. Then you have to look and see the competition that you're up against for these terms. Why is that so important? Well, here's why it's mostly important. Because there are some terms, usually single words or two-word expressions. For example, I'm in digital marketing or SEO. I'm in that space. But if I was to compete or try to compete for digital marketing only or SEO only, because there's so much competition out there for that particular term, those terms, I likely would struggle to compete for the first page because the people I'm up against or the other websites that I'm up against are spending a lot more money on marketing than I can afford to with the size of my business. So instead, what do? I use a little bit longer expression. Like I might use SEO services for service-based companies or small business SEO provider. Something along those lines. A little bit longer, less competition. You need to figure out what people are searching for that you can compete for, and then utilize those terms in the headings of your website, in the content of your website. How do you check? Well, there's a variety of ways. I have an article on my website about keywords. I will link to that article in the description on YouTube, and I'll also put it here in my SEO page under the section keywords and why they are important, so you can link to that, and it gives you all kinds of information. Where can you check the words or the expressions that are being used? How can you figure out the competition for those words? I'll even give you a formula for how you can figure out if you're able to rank for these keywords highly, let's say number 1 on Google or any other place on the first page. I can show you, and I have shown you in this article, how you can figure out the monetary value to you if you're able to supplant them in their current spot on Google. How much extra revenue can you make? This is the kind of power that keywords have. They draw people in, or they keep you in obscurity. In other words, they're going to find you via Google, or they're not going to find you on Google based on the keywords that you use, the strategies that you employ to use them. Now, if all of this is over your head and you're just like, Ira, I don't necessarily need to know all this stuff. I know I just need to hire somebody like you who can do it for me. That's totally fine. We're available for you here at Bowman Digital Media. But if you want to do it yourself, or if you just want to get an idea of how this all works, I encourage you to read the article that I've written on keywords, educate yourself, do a little bit of homework, and then make the adjustments, the proper adjustments that are necessary for you to go from being the best kept secret on Google to competing for those top spots, because I promise you that is where the revenue is made. It all starts with keywords. My name is Ira Bowman. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. BowmanDigitalMedia.com